Imagine you or a loved one has just been diagnosed with some sort of cancer or serious life-threatening disease. Cancer is extremely heartbreaking in any case, but especially when it affects the lives of young children who have barely had a chance to live. Most people like myself don't ever believe that anything's going to happen until they find themselves in that situation, so that's why it's so important for people like myself and others who have not been affected by this to donate to this cause and help out as much as they can whenever they can. Today, I'm going to be talking about the need for this charity to exist, ways we can help satisfy the needs for this charity, and also how we can visualize the success of this charity. First, let's get started off by talking about the need for this charity to exist. I could probably stand up here and go on why St. Jude is such a phenomenal organization, but the main one is that because so many children are affected, we need St. Jude to be able to help us. According to CureSearch.com, each year 15,700 parents each year alone are told the words, "Your child has cancer." That amounts to 43 children per day diagnosed, so that's why people need to know more about St. Jude and what this organization has to offer. Another important factor that's a little less major is the fact that because of the popularity and success of St. Jude, they employ tons of thousands of people. According to stjudemedical.com, the hospital and research department employs over 18,000 people. So just think, if an institution is providing free treatment for families and employing 18,000 people, there has to be some way that money is going in. Next, let's talk about the way how we can help satisfy the needs for St. Jude Medical Research. St. Jude receives funding from many different organizations and fundraisers, but in order to help satisfy and meet the needs for proper research, it is important for people to donate whenever possible. According to stjude.org, it is super easy to donate. All you have to do is go to their website, and you can either click and make a single donation, or you can even set up a monthly plan that donates every month. St. Jude also states that it costs a whopping $2.2 billion daily just to operate, which is why they need our help. 75% of their funding does come from public contribution, which is why we need to keep up the donations. Just think, once again, if it costs $2.2 billion a day to operate, there has to be some way that people... Lastly, we're going to be talking about how you can visualize St. Jude and what you need to do to help. If you haven't realized it by now, St. Jude is an amazing charity that is changing the lives of thousands of families as we speak, at no cost at all. According to St. Jude, once again, families never receive one single bill for their treatment, travel, housing, or even food. The founders of St. Jude believe that families go through enough watching their children suffer, and they should not have to worry about the cost that it is costing to save their child's life. Moreforkids.info says that because of generous donations, that the pediatric cancer survivor rate has jumped from a 10% to an astounding 70% rate, just from when it has first been opened. Just think about how much more progress and success can come if we keep up the donations. According to National Comprehensive Cancer Network.com, once again they say that no child has ever nor will ever be turned away because of the inability to pay. In conclusion, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is really such a blessing to all the families having to watch their child suffer. And that is possible because of everyone's generous donations. I personally could not ever imagine what it would be like to watch a family member or someone I truly care about go through this, and think it's such an amazing thing that St. Jude provides free care for everybody. St. Jude will continue to make progress on finding complete cures for cancer. All we have to do is donate. Let's help this charity continue to grow and grow so that someday parents will never ever have to hear the words, "Your child has cancer." Your help is just a click away. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes. What do you think the best thing is about St. Jude?
The thing that I find most amazing about this organization is that it does cost so much money just a day to operate, and they still do not make parents or families pay one single dollar for the care that they receive.
And where is this located?
It is located in Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you.